Local 2 Weather Authority forecast with Ryan Martin.
Welcome back, Ryan Martin joining us now. Ryan, you and I need to check out Summer Mummers. I heard the best part about all of it is when you get to throw a lot of popcorn, so that looks like
I think the last thing you need to deal with from me is a childish activity like throwing popcorn. I mean, just, yeah.
No, but I think it's a great indoor activity to beat the heat.
I haven't been yet, and I absolutely need to go to Summer Mummers, but if you aren't going and you're going to be outside this week, not going to be nearly as bad as last week. We'll start off with the health index. Low for tree pollen, grass moderate, but mold and weeds are also low. This all courtesy of Dr. John D. Bray. You can visit his website, johndebraymd.com. Now pulling up the almanac for today. Another day of seeing triple-digit heat, but we're going to get a break from this the next couple days. Our normal, that's what it's going to look like mostly this week, 95 degrees. Well below our record today. That's what we saw most of last week was record heat. Not going to be the case this week. More of those average temperatures over in the 90s. Right now seeing temperatures in the high 80s throughout the basin and also seeing a lot of dry heat too. Humidity levels at 27% and a good breeze going on. So it feels pretty nice outside. Not bad at all if you're sitting out on your balcony. But temperatures right now seeing a little cooler out in Big Spring, 83 degrees, 86 in Hobbs, 89 in Fort Stockton, also seeing 80s in Alpine. But we're mostly seeing those low 90s everywhere else throughout the basin. And next couple of days, tomorrow, not going to get into the 90s until about 1 p.m. And then we're going to stick around, keep those 90-degree temperatures. No triple-digit heat tomorrow. You can see right now at 5 p.m. Tomorrow, no triple-digit heat anywhere. That's a good sign, and it's going to stay that way on Tuesday. We're going to stay in the 90s for our highs all the way until Friday. Then we're going to return to the triple-digit heat, so enjoy the break while it lasts. You can see the low 80s in the eastern portion of Texas, mid-80s in Dallas-Fort Worth. We're seeing 90s over in El Paso, also seeing 90s in Del Rio, but mostly 80s all throughout the rest of the Lone Star State. On the satellite radar, really nothing going on. We did see some thunderstorms a little bit earlier in Jeff Davis County. We're also seeing a good amount of thunderstorms up in New Mexico. I jumped the gun right there. But all the thunderstorms we saw earlier have already cleared out, so pretty much just some clear skies throughout the basin, a little bit of cloud coverage on and off. Wind speeds, seeing a good amount of breeze throughout the basin, especially the central basin and the northern portion of the Trans-Pecos. But you get to the southern part, down towards the border, really nothing going on. 3 in Presidio, 8-mile-an-hour wind speeds in the Big Bend. And then wind gusts right now. We are seeing some activity right here, 24 in Fort Stockton, 25 in Pecos, and 23 over in Wink. And that's close to what their peak gusts are today, 28 in Fort Stockton, see the 28 in Pecos. Didn't really see too much wind activity, though, down in the Big Bend. They're calm right now. They've been calm all day. Peak gust at 9 miles an hour, but seeing those 20s just about everywhere else. And we're seeing those 20% readings just about everywhere throughout the basin. Very dry. We're seeing a little bit more moisture over in Alpine and in Fort Stockton at 32, 36 down in the Big Bend, but a very dry day in the basin. It's only going to stay dry the next couple of days. A lot of dry heat, high 90s, low humidity levels. That's going to be pretty nice. Not going to complain like we did last week, but still going to be pretty hot, so stay safe. Northern Basin tonight, 68 degrees in Seminole, 74 in Andrews, 70 in Jow. Then tomorrow, expect the high 90s, a possibility of the hundreds in Carlsbad. Central Basin tomorrow, Odessa Midland, 76 for the low tonight, I should say. Then tomorrow, no 100-degree temperatures in Odessa Midland. Could see it in areas like Monahans and Kermit. Going into the Trans-Pecos tonight, mid to low 70s tonight. And then tomorrow, Pecos has a chance of getting into the triple-digit heat as well as Red Bluff, but Sanderson going to stay in the 90s, 98 for the high. Going into the mountains, 64 in Marfa tonight, Presidio 77, 67 in Alpine, and 65 in Marathon. Then tomorrow, Marathon 96, Presidio going to see the triple-digit heat at 103, and then Marfa barely going to stay in the 90s at 90 degrees for the high tomorrow. 7-day forecast, this is good news. High 90s, Monday all the way till Friday. But then we're back into the triple-digit heat starting on the weekend. But enjoy it.
Ryan, it's like music to my ears. No triple-digit heat tomorrow, but of course, it's still going to be very hot. So.
Yeah, you still got to take your precautions. You know, water, sunscreen.
Yes.
Don't stay outside for too long, though it's going to be a little more bearable than it was the last couple of weeks. It's still hot. 98 degrees is still hot no matter how you look at it.
Yes, 98 degrees. And speaking of ways to beat the heat, a coffee shop in Odessa offering a sweet deal with these scorching temperatures. Frozen Fridays. Come in on Friday between 2 and 5 p.m. Order a frozen treat and you can get 25% off any regular size drink. I know I will definitely